Hello, and welcome back to this Trails of Cold Steel 3 Let's Play with me, SLJ RPG. In the last episode, well, we faced off against Crow, the Azure Siegfried, and we also learned a little bit more about our father, Gileath Osborne, from one General Olaf Craig. However, it is the summer festival, so it's our plan to enjoy those things, but we're going to have a little run around first, and do some of the things that we need to do here. So we're going to head to Vanquist Street and head towards we're going to head into the Bifrost store. Speak to your boy, Manager Verdi. Got certain gifts handed out today. A Terrero Balm. Nicely done. So we're showing gratitude. We'll take all of it. Gonna head to the bookstore here. Buy the special edition of the Empirical Chronicle. Nicely done. And then let's head out into the street. We're gonna do the bonding things late today, but we're gonna do the rest of the stuff at different points. Here we are on Vanquist Street. Namely, we're going to want to be talking to... Oh, of course, they're talking to each other. What are you doing here? What do you mean, what am I doing here? The Inspector to Space and Heimbler. Why are you here? Did you take some time off? Cynthia said I could come. I don't think you can head into the store before me. We both know the pecking order around here. Sure, why do you think the uniform is going to be a problem, though? There we go. An angry time. This is one of the events we can do. We'll speak to our favourite friends in... Hey Rean, join the Summer Festival? It's been interesting. Spending time with Tio today, huh? Opportunities like this are rare. Sheesh, Tio Tot's mystery obsession has died down one bit. I think a 16-year-old would be over these things by now. Well, guess age doesn't matter in things like this. She does love Mishy. Missy Stage Show. That is just an urban legend, but a new face is hitting the stage. Randy, we're in trouble. Take it easy, Tio Tot. Tio's losing it. Certainly is. So that is one of the things we'll be doing. Is there anyone else meant to be at the street? Just Macias for now. But it does have one of the special attractions, which we'll get to. Okay. Next we're going to head to Drykel's. This is for a certain tour that we'll do at some point in the festival. Speak to our odd couple of the tournament. Checking out the stars? Yes. She's been nagging me ever since the ceremony. Gonna lead out. Oh, ice cream stand squares in my sights. Now let's get 10 scoops each. How many stalls are we going to visit? Takes me back to our school festival. There we go. It's not made it so obvious. Empire meat, hearty kebab, and I believe this should mean that we have all of the recipes. Which means that we can now, one sec. Yes. Oh no, we're still missing one. What am I missing? God damn it, I must have missed one. That's fine. I've no idea when I might have missed that. But hey ho, hey ho. Right. We'll figure that out. That's super frustrating. Must have missed it out at some point. But the more you can do. So, these two, quite similar characters. Ceremony was amazing. Seems like you did a good job yesterday. As a former instructor, I take great pride in your accomplishments. This is an interesting combination. I saw among the other reporters here at the ceremony. What are you doing here, Monk? Mankind wasn't a good fit for me. See the man you were growing up to be. Regardless of what happens there, I'm confident you two can pull it off. You know what happened yesterday, right? Is there a reason you didn't act? You overestimated me. Besides, you guys were already on it. You had a matter to attend to I couldn't ignore. A matter. It's an insurance policy. Nothing to worry about. Indeed, I may need to talk to you about the black records. Understood. I'll keep that in mind. Contact me through Rean if you must. Thank you. Anyways, try and enjoy the festival. You may as well since you're already here. Interesting. Interesting. Kyrie. He certainly is adorable. I'm here too. Stay strong. Oh, poor Sydney. I think you certainly have played yourself there. Someone's been played. Okay. I think that's everything for this street. I'm going to head over to Vesta. Speak to your boy in Forrester Tavern Inn. Some special macchiato. A cat cafe, what would they look on next? Altina and Leora. It depends how I'm feeling, but I know what you're talking about. There you go. She certainly is her big sister. Right. There's another event up here apparently. Or event inside of the bakery. It's one of the big things for today. We'll speak to good old Martha. A wasabi Becky. Fun times. Head into the Bracer Guild. Speak to Agate. She read a whole bunch of letters home last month about it. What's wrong? I'm just imagining the cold glare of the demon I'd met back in Zeiss. It's fair enough. Her mum is a lot. She's gotta wait till Sarah and the others are back. She's really got Agate's number. It would appear that way. Right, once we're done investors. Head over to this one here. Only Emma in this one so far, apparently. And we can see out here, hanging out with a cat. Yeah. Meeting up with Dorothy, makes sense. And there is a little green here, so we'll go ahead and do this one first. Speak to Kalinka is there, and then if we speak to President. At this time, I never thought it'd be found. Lady Claire, no. Need to contact Master Michael. Don't know if either wouldn't pick up. Did you mention Claire and Michael? Sorry for interrupting, but I'm an instructor at Thors Branch campus. Oh. You must know Lady Claire and Michael. You must have heard what happened to our company. Maybe I was in my powers, but if you seem to be in need of help, I see. I think you may be able to help me. I am Morgan, the current president of the Rivald company. As you may know, I just used to be a regular employee. Previous president and vice president were very nice to me. A long time ago, they entrusted me with something very important. This music box. A music box? A combination lock. A digit combination. You unlock it, the box will open, you can see what's inside. They put a lot of work into this. Yes, they taught me. Tended to the 4 children of the Rivald family once they all become adults. 11 years ago, the ancient accident happened and the music box was lost. But we recently found it again. I see. Lady Claire seems to be avoiding the Rivald, and as for Master Michael, we've not been able to get in contact with him. I'd like to keep my end of my promise, but I see. I think I understand the situation. We're gonna offer to help. They burn a lot for me. We're in troubles and can be somewhat disheartening. Certainly can. Nice, nice, nice. It just occurred to me that I might not have given these gifts that I bought. Have I? No, I haven't. We're just gonna go ahead and put all of these on. These would have probably been really lovely otherwise. Give them to Eustace. So I'm in its capital, I need to find them. Okay, we'll get to where they are. I know where they are. I know where Gaius is at the very least. Okay, so we need to try and find these people. And the first way of doing that is head to the field exercise camp. Speak to Major Michael. Turn to R&B. I'm counting on you. Leave it to us. What is it? What can I help you with? Well, actually... Indeed, I have heard about such an object. Why now? I understand. I should look into it myself. Thank you for coming. Don't call me Master. And it's nice to see you again, Morgan. I'm kept in touch, but I've been busy at the RMP. I understand. That's my father and uncle's names. No doubt that this was prepared by them. Did you know about it? My father told me about it. I was not about what the digit code might be. Interesting. Is that so? Does that mean that we can open it? I know you know parts of the number. The number is made up of a favourite month of each of the 4 children. Interesting. Well, I said October. Zero, who is 5 years younger than me, is away now, but I know who her answer should be. So that she likes summer, so she would have said August. I have an idea about Claire, but the youngest Emil, I don't know. So, we need to go find Claire. Should be around Drycalls. Head to Drycalls Plaza. Where's she at? There she is. Working spree. Throughout my past, we can't let the guards down. Are you enjoying the summer festival? It's not childish at all. What about your brother? Did he have a favorite month too? I can't say for certain. It's fine. I think she has suspected it. But I had Rival. I don't get why we shouldn't speak to her straight up, but that's fine. Well, I know that she blames herself, but that's okay. Rival company. I'm guessing she's going to storm through the door. Hello. Here she comes walking through. Schwarzer, though you didn't tell her the reason, huh? I figured out why you were talking to me. Welcome back. Morgan, it's been a while. Please allow me to serve in here just for now. Yes, mostly intrigued by the fact that Rean is involved. If you both insist, what are we going to do them in order of? Order of age. That's probably, it sounds right. Don't think they'll do the other split. It opened. You did it. The order was ordered by age. I think the church showed that all 4 children could happily live in peace with one another. I agree. There's no way of knowing for sure, but I think Rean's right. What's it gonna be? Told you not to call me master. So we're keeping an eye on Michael, and then what is it gonna be? This is a photo? It's you and your siblings. Michael and Lady Asada. Lady Claire and Master Emil. Feels like it was just yesterday.
Morgan, Schwarzer, thank you. I don't know how I can repay you for this.
There's no need. It's not I you should be thanking. It is I who should be thanking you. 10 years or so since the incident occurred and this company was suddenly left to me. I felt humbled and out of place at first, but it was well worth it in the end. I'm glad I was able to fulfill my role and give you these pictures. Perhaps this was the will of the former president and vice. Looks like there's 4 pictures in total.
Yes. I will take 2 of them and pass 1 along to my sister. Claire?
Yes. I'll go to where he's resting and let him know. I'm not sure when I'll be able to, though. Thank you so much, Morgan, Michael. And you too, Rean.
Milady.
I didn't do anything worthy of thanks.
I'm glad. Interesting. A little extra ticket as well. Major Claire Bond is at maximum. Right. To the Imperial Museum. Oh, Rean, you're here. Hi, Dorothy. It's been a crazy few days for you. Was everything okay after we left?
Yes, thankfully. For all that, I didn't know what was going to happen, but I'm glad everything's okay now. Thanks to you, Emma, and everyone else. I appreciate all you did. It must have been terrifying down there.
Not as much as you would have been alone. It's all thanks to the help we got that we pulled it off. Anyway, I'm surprised to see you guys open again so soon.
Our people were very efficient in cleaning the place up. Thanks to the two who came to advise us, they let us not be moved to a safe place.
Those two?
I think you're well acquainted with them, Rean. Professor Luckman suggested we deal with the bells as soon as possible. I think that was the right choice. Two helped are actually still in the museum. You should go say hello while you're here.
Sure thing.
Does she mean it?
Is Professor Luckman here today?
No, he was on duty yesterday. But it's one of the other professors' turns. He might be at the academy though. Should I call for him?
No, won't be necessary. Go say hello to these mystery guests in the back. You got plans with Emma today, right? So she's gonna go talk to Ems. Two people that gave advice on moving the bell. Be well worse than the orbital phenomena. Then I should head to the exhibit room. Who's it gonna be? Ah, these two. Good friends. Right, Gwyn, Schmidt. So it was you two.
Oh, hello there, Rean. Fancy meeting you here.
Blah. I was wondering what happened after we left yesterday. Guess you two made sure the bell was safe to move.
That's right. I got a call yesterday afternoon to come help. The RF company get me a workbench and some industrial grade filler
to keep the thing from ringing. This explains why I didn't see you anywhere last night. Where's the bell now?
Stored underground. The filler should prevent it from activating it for the time being.
I checked in it earlier. There's nothing to be concerned about.
Unfortunately, it means the museum's lost one of its key attractions.
We talked with the director and had us bring in these models that were scheduled for the next exhibit. We realized two of you were such good friends.
Don't be daft, like hell we are.
Just because I've known him since we were kids does not mean I've ever been friends with this sourpuss. When he got back from Lemon 50 years ago, the first thing he did was make himself a huge pain in my keister.
What is that what you call revolutionizing the Rainford Company? Took you from your pathetic gunpowder weapons to the Orbital Age. Should be bowing at my feet. Said I've got nothing but complaints. Do you know how many times we went almost bankrupt because of your reckless spending on projects? Till the Orbital train started going to use, our company was right on the chopping block for crying out loud.
Well then. Oh yeah, so as both of you had Alyssa's father in common at least.
Franz. Despite his teacher being a pickle old goat, he was a good kid. Always bending over backwards to accommodate my daughter.
After Elisa was born, he was the model father, not to mention his top skills as an engineer. If it wasn't for an accident, he'd probably be leading for the RF right now. He'd be leading the RF. Indeed. No one else caused the accident, right? Explosion at the orbital energy plant outside the outskirts of Rouen. A joint study between the RF and the Institute of Technology were being held there. France was in charge of it. Now we could determine it was some sort of malfunction in a generator. Enough about him. I meant you were a skilled manager in your day, but you know you're just a doddering old man who's let his daughter walk all over him. Nothing could be more unpleasant to me than the accusation of being a friend to such a senile buffoon.
Why was that, you monocle-wearing crabapple? That senator of yours that made Marikov and George run for the hills.
Despite what they say, they've got a pretty good rapport going on. I'm really not to worry about that bell anymore. Sid call on Professor Luckman's part to recommend you two to the RMP.
What? Who was that you just recommended to us?
Professor Luckman. Teaches geology at the academy. He was here at the museum yesterday. Told me he recommended calling the two of you.
Professor at the academy, huh?
It's only a coincidence. The Empire's vast. There are many people with the same surname.
Yes, that's true.
What are you two talking about?
Don't worry about it. We just got off up in the past for a moment. Said she'll be joining us for a party at the palace tonight. We can talk more about it then. Go and enjoy the summer festival.
It's the plan. I'll see you there.
It's been a while since I visited His Majesty, but I've noticed they always call on the two of us at the same time. Appreciate if they stopped treating us as though we were a pair. You stole the words right out of my mouth. What do they know? What do they know? Right, let's head to the art cafe. We've got a Claire in here now. Nice, we'll take that. Do you not like it? Definitely like it. Stories how nice it is. I'll be proud to wear it. We remind her of her brother, of course. This is his little sister. Maybe Wayne likes Stark a little bit more than we imagined. Okay. See how these guys are doing. Congrats on making your debut as an author. That's nice, nice. I'll speak to Celine. I wanted to give you something. Take it if you want. A hexam bell. It's a spare. Even though it's tiny, it does contain some of my magical powers. If you're saying you don't want it, though, I'll take it back. We'll certainly take that. The free hexam bell. And I believe we need to speak to Dorothy again. Nicely done, as we get ourselves a new thing, and then we do have one last thing to do inside. Get ourselves some 3 things. And then we need to make our way into the Vanda Training Hall. We can see some people in the back. The Vanda School trial lesson, as these 2 are here. Let's see what they want. You guys. Instructor Schwarzer, greetings. Fritz and Ada from the main campus. We always seem to meet unexpectedly. I wasn't able at the server, but I wanted to compliment you on your work. No need. We did receive assistance from Prince Cedric and the instructors. Fritz and I were debriefing the situation, and we ended up here. They may have been relieved of their duties, but the Vanda training hall is impressive nonetheless. Watching today made me think about my training, what my training was missing. Quite different from the military combat we learned at the main campus. I don't mind as long as I can spar with Kurt. Instructor Schwarzer, do you know where he and the other members of Class VII are? I'd love to spar with them, but... well, I'm sure he's out enjoying the summer festival. But I do want payback for our pants assault in battle. Instructor of Thors nonetheless. I'm gonna reach out to help them. Okay. Take it up on your request yourself. So training is structured by traditional military martial arts. But you can't even scratch him. Your fundamentals are sound, but you got poor habits. You develop more fluid teamwork, Better arc his uses, or you may find yourself having more difficulty later on. Hasn't Instructor Neidhart taught you this? Well, to be honest, we haven't had much practice. We follow Prince Cedric's ingenuity and we listen to his guidance. From what I've heard, he's quite the talented genius. But I will say that everyone in Class 7 is motivated by his or her own goals. On top of that, when they work together, they're unstoppable. When we compare them one-to-one, you certainly might be stronger. But as a team, Class 7 is leagues above you. I'll compare your teamwork to that of the first day at school. Was I too harsh? No, they needed to hear it. The two of them have potential, but they need incentive. Fred Seda, are you able to experience Instructor Schwarzer's training firsthand? Instructor Neidhart, you're here. Weren't you with Fiona? Ever since this morning, things weren't sitting right with me. The only thing I saw that I was bothered, so she allowed me to delay the escort so I could come. That's what I'd expect from Elliot's sister. Your Class 1 members are indeed gifted. Both of you might be too focused on imitating the prince. You might be right. Perceived notions are different to break. They can hold you back. But even then, I've taught you more than enough of the basics. You want to break free of your own fetters. There's just one last thing I must teach you. I must break free and open our eyes. I would be honored to receive your guidance. Let us begin. Return to field exercise camp and prepare your plans as soldiers. What? Assault dance? This is a method of forcing you out of your habits. Infantry combat and Panzer assault on combats are different. It's similar in essence. Isn't that right, Schwarzer? Correct. In order to break your mental barriers, we need a different approach. With the Major, I'll help the Major with your lesson. Understood. Don't go easy on us. I appreciate your cooperation. There's one more thing I have to ask you. I think I already know what that might be. Live exercise, and I'll need to fight some fellow soldiers against. So we need to fight. I need to bring one of them. Okay. Who are we choosing? That's the question. What's going on? Class 1 wants to challenge us again. There have been some things that on the mind they can't shake. They've been desperate to catch up to all of you. Huh? Their academic excellence surpasses us. There's no denying that, but your teamwork is better than ours. We need to stop relying on Prince Cedric and start making matters into our own hands. I'd like to ask for your help for our future growth. You guys are modest all of a sudden. I have to admit that their actions are commendable. So, I think it's going to be as easy as last time. The next level. So, give it everything you've got. Okay. Given them some tips, your cooperation is appreciated. Ready 2 and 2 pounds of salt on. Both teams work together. We're gonna go for Kurt, and we're gonna go for Muse. No, we're not. I got to pick the wrong ones. Fuck. Okay, that's okay. Let's begin. Gonna do this and let's go.
Very well.
We're not going to do any of that first. We'll just attack the head. That's not the right one, apparently. Swinging the clubs in.
Yeah.
My turn.
There we go.
It's down.
That's what
It's
we wanted.
mine.
I shall go. Yeah.
Shadow Rise.
Gotcha now.
Follow attack. It's fine.
Take that.
Bullet Storm.
Floppy. Let's go, Prince.
Got it.
Yeah. Take that.
Bam, bam. All good.
My turn.
Bullet Blades.
There. It's mine. Sure. It's down. It's mine.
Nicely done. Gonna use this
It's my turn.
to heal.
Spirit. There.
Then we'll heal on the next
Yeah.
Altina turn. Then with this one,
My turn. You're mine. It's down.
get
it's
the
mine.
follow up again.
My turn. Spirit.
As long as we can heal, it's not really an issue for me.
Floppy. There.
One follow up attack is fine.
Yeah.
My turn. There.
Fine with this. I'm fine with Bullet Storm as well.
Yeah. Floppy. There.
The follow up attack here is okay.
Here I go.
Get a hit for the start, take the strength down. That's nice.
I got this. You're mine.
My turn.
Take the Shadow Rise there. Strength and speed down.
Yeah. Floppy.
Even the Unite attacks are going to do too great here.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's my turn. Spirit.
Charge it up. In comes the Bullet Storm. In comes the Unite attack in a second. The combination.
Yeah.
That's fine. Hard impact.
Gotcha now.
All good.
Sure. Now, eat this.
Voice Breaker.
That's what you
Yeah.
get for being careless.
Impossible.
That takes one down.
Let's go.
Slash him up. Nice as we break them.
I shall go. Yeah.
Shadow Rise.
My turn. Yeah. It's down.
Get the follow up
It's
for this
mine.
one. Then we'll get the Unite
All right.
on the next one.
Here you go.
Charge it up.
Sure. Now, eat this. That's what you get for being careless.
Nice. And then we'll go
Yeah.
for the Unite.
Let's go, Vander. I got it. It's mine. There. Riot combo.
Easy
your money.
Done already?
Nicely done.
I
Take us
must
to level
train
up as
even
well,
more.
which will take all of those. That was enough. The winner is Class 7. Certainly a lot better from them, though. So close. Hands of solvents, the timing and teamwork are critical. Let's learn from this moment so we can aim for greater heights. Guess we can't take them lightly. He is the official chaperone. I'm going to say thank you, Instructor Schwarzer in Class 7. I suppose I should share my gratitude. I'm glad we could help. Let's get going. The Zerum Capsule is very nice as we get another spare ticket, which we'll take here. Then we're actually going to head back to the Vanda Training Hall and our ongoing missions of the day. We're going to speak to I'll keep it to ask these people to develop. We certainly will. So now, I think I've collected all the cards, because that's what I'm waiting for here. Unless I'm wrong. Let me just double check this. Okay. Cards. Masters. I've got the fighter, I've got the ranger, I've got the sister, I've got the knight, I've got the thief, I've got the witch, I've got the swordsman. Next up is magic crystal. We got medic, transmute, vanish, uptide, blaze, wall, earth, paracel. I've got de-armor. I've got Apherion. I've got Gearbro. I've got and Dacolum. I've got nice magic car. Reku, Marmite, Xanaplan, Tarbis, and Neja Juno. I've got fire. I think I got them all. So why is she not turning into? Maybe I have to go in and out. Blix. Yeah, I've got them all. Shall I go in and out? Is that the key? I'll have to talk to her several times. Okay. Oh, there we go. More worthy opponents. Okay, here we go. We're going to go straight away and just go for it.
Let the match begin.
She's got a paladin card, which is not a card that I've seen. I'm going to change you. These are fine. Got hit by a little bit, but it's not an issue. Right, we got this Orville. Move first off to you to here. Take one for them. They will keep on losing this fight. I'm all cool with you guys dying, to be honest. If you guys want to die, you can go ahead and do it yourself. That's all fine with me. We'll go for here. Or medic. For here. We can attack this guy first. All fine. And then we'll attack this guy first. All fine. It just clears the board for us to throw stuff at the paladin. That's all good. It's not going to kill us to do that. Take you out. That's fine. Take you out. That's fine. Go like so. Saw that one coming. Nice, nice, nice. Gonna attack from here. And then attack from you. Because every time we defeat, you get hyped up. And then we can attack with you from here. Nice. A win. Going to require you a lot. Look at these big boys. I mean, well,
You fought wonderfully.
we win that one easily. Impressive, Rean. Swordsmanship isn't your only skill. I could say the same about you. I'm surprised. You seem like the Stormwatcher is just as skilled a leader of Nadals as she is people. Being able to lead is a basic thing. Your card play is quite remarkable. I wanted to hear those words from you. Worth your victory, please accept this. The Chevalier Master Quartz. Indeed. Which, if that doesn't prove to you that we've got some quarries going on. Beowulf is still very much in here. We're going to move over to the Chevalier, and then we're going to put the Beowulf as second. Just so they're each getting used. Right. That is that district done. Let's head to the Sank district. And we will have some people to speak to here. Selling stuff nonetheless. We've got a stand right there. We want to go for books. I'll buy a copy of this. All the rest we're okay for. And then, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? What do we want to do? So that's one of the festival events. Not that we're going to do that right now. Going to head into here first. Speak to you go boys. Celestine, Instructor Rean Schwarzer, this is a lovely ceremony earlier. It's out with a special master tomorrow. In not too long I have to run into Patrick. Going to the party tonight. I'm not, but I'll be attending. He's practically beaming. Interesting. Machine. Oh, well, we need to speak to Patrick. Death glare. Probably is one of the few people that is probably good enough for at least. I mean, there's a hell of an up in the old power stakes. We're heading to Hotel Valanar. As we walk up, there should be Alistair. But we're not waiting for that. This is the most luxurious hotel in all of Heimdall, apparently. Which means, of course, we'll speak to the arena's Schwarzer. Everyone. I arrived late last night. Lisa told me about your spoils. Thanks to everyone. Your daughter helped a lot too. Chairman, to say this, we quite regret not being able to help Master Rean and Lady Elisa yesterday. Glad you're okay. Thank you. We'll be attending the party at the palace tonight. She really is something else. Speaks Sharon. A Mirage Cape. Interesting. We should hold it close. Basically, if we maxed up a bunch of bonds with some of these people, it allows us to do a lot. Right. Heimdall Racecourse. We're getting there. We need to speak to Mint. Indeed. Really have grown up. Does this mean that I can now, because I know where they are, I can give Gaius his Ebony Rush. I don't know where Sarah is, and that's bothering me, but that's fine. Right, Old Man Lombard. We're gonna head in. on our little pre-tour of the summer festival, but we need to find Old Man Lombard, not Dumble. Old Man's down the other end, and I believe he was the guy who said that we had the winner last time. There he is. Is this Old Man Lombard? Yes, it is. Speak to him. Chronic condition that was getting worse. Funny started to get better. Lino Boom. She said his story with Monk, which we'll do right now. Update Monk.
I've been waiting, Rean.
He certainly has.
Give me the dirt.
Story to
I'll
be used
send
for the
you your
radio.
prize.
Nicely done. Move this across. Right, Heimdall Airport. Some tourists. There's a certain member, a certain capitalist that we need to speak to. He's going to be having a quite intense conversation with his lover/girlfriend. What's the script? Some bullshit got in your wee man. Now that should be interesting. Ooh, he's a cunning old fucker. Right. I think that's everything for this one, so let's head over to Corel. Where is Sarah? Come over here, let's speak to the guys.
Good grief.
Una, you need to watch what you say here. That's our Una. She's not wrong. She's not wrong. Right. What we do have to do is try and make it to the balcony. Imperial Villa. See a familiar face over there. Sensed a strange presence inside here. Didn't feel it yesterday. We certainly did. First things first, though. I went to the wrong side. How glorious. Glorious. Let's grab this. Just black records casually on the floor. Just what we love to see. Update Rasheen.
Hello there, Rean.
Give her the black records.
You found some new records? Very well. Leave it to me.
We don't have to wait too long for the update, but... Mad. Right, forward. Finally found you. I invested in you when you told me you become the next Yukai, and all my money has gone to waste. There won't rest until you've reimbursed me every last mirror. It's working hard to clean up his image. Interesting. You're going that way. Heading this way. For the pavilion. So we have a Gisette and Elisa.
Oh, Rean. Hello there. Elisa Ferris and Gisette? You two know her? I have her ship things from the development division sometimes. She's great, always ready whenever you need her. I had her deliver our fresh produce to Riviera Court as well. I'm aware that Elisa wasn't aware Elisa was a fellow customer though. Appreciate all the business. Not a huge company, so being able to do quick deliveries is our big selling point. I'm getting more and more regular customers lately, so I'd say business is going well. Keeping everything running smoothly is a lot of work, but that's just better than leaving it all to my brothers. Oh, so you didn't make the deliveries. You managed the company too. You're so young, yet you own your own business. It's wonderful. Being in charge of a shipping company is nothing compared to what you two do. You're their own managers, huh? What's the coincidence? Pretty amazing when you think about it.
So you are that girl, I knew it. There we go. Really? We were a noble family at one point, the Kapua Barry. It's a long time ago though. Must have been thanks to Adios' guidance. One would think so. Right. I'm going to say if you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time when we do some of the actual ticketed events. And we'll see what that's like. Peace and love.